Okay, so Silvana leads you to you head off to Ninline and Corin's house. Silvana just like walks forward and like opens the door and walks in.
Power move.
Corin and Ninline get up like, Silvana, are you? And then she just very curtly said, she just like in a very curt manner just says, I'm not the one you need to be worried about, and just like walks further into the house as Aegis carries, I'm assuming Aegis carries Azora.
Yeah.
And Afflinting, the axe soon following.
You guys don't happen to have a bed, do you?
So you hear the the scent of like cinnamon wafts through the house as Reyna walks out of like the kitchen and just like nearly drops a tray that she's holding and says, "Holy shit!"
We're back.
What happened?
Did you hear an explosion?
Vaguely.
Well, these
thought
two
it
were
was
right.
thunder.
These two were right next to it.
Wow. Who is the girl? Yeah, she just looked back. She like looks back at the hallway. Who was the girl?
Oh, she was the one we were trying to help.
Oh. Job well done.
Silvana. Was she not involved in any of the conversation about Silvana? She wasn't she? But now she's in the kitchen fucking cooking up a storm.
Yeah, she has cinnamon rolls on a tray.
Nice. Does seem good right now.
Yeah, Ninline goes over to you, Azora, and just says, yeah, we've got a good free bed for you. Come on.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. And Axe, you have Corin just looks at you and just says,
well,
it's probably wide enough for you to lay on.
Thank you. And Hex is going there, he's gonna fall over on it.
Yeah.
Dunk.
You flatten the couch, but that makes it just a wider mattress for you.
It's a good thing about a mattress.
So yeah, Azora, Ninline lays you down. Nostrea comes into the room as well to like make sure that like you swing your legs up right and like don't break anything.
Yeah, let Nostrea do her work.
Yeah.
Actually, so Azora does, say thank you. I appreciate it. How are you holding up? I wanted to talk to you about.
To Nostrea?
Yeah.
She says, "Oh, I'm fine. I got spooked, I suppose, by that whole. I suppose I got spooked when I saw that it was about to erupt, and well, Aegis had tried to help me out of there, but we fell over, and I thought we were done for. It's a good thing Brother Lotus was there, and managed to carry us both out.
Hey, you made it through in one piece. You're okay." And Azora, does like raise a hand to like put on her shoulder.
This universe has One Piece?
And we can talk more about it later too, if you want.
You went through all that, huh? First time hearing the whole story.
Oh, well. Most of it anyways, but yeah.
You had a sister?
Something like that. I mean, not by blood, at least, I don't think. We were in the same orphanage together, and we were always close.
Awful that it ended like that.
Azora, points to the sword she's next to her. It's her sword I carry with me. I mean, aside from the fact that mine got broken in half that night, but it's always felt like I had a little piece of her still with me.
What was her name?
Shadi.
Yeah, she just nods and just says, I'm sure there is a piece of her in there. I'm sure she's happy to be with you.
Azora sort of smiles at that and looks at it and, says, I think you and her would have gotten along if you could have met her. You
Yeah,
remind me
she,
of her in some ways.
Yeah, she smiles and just nods at you. Meanwhile, let's just see how well that goes. All right, cool. Healing. So that means that I've just kind of like shifted up how her healing magic will function.
Okay.
Instead of just having it be infinite bandages, she can perform it, and on a 10, that means she can have it primed again later. Which means that you heal 6 HP, and some of the some of the pain ebbs away a bit. You can like speak a little. You don't have to like pause in pain every time you move an inch.
Actually, if you could try and help me out with these abilities, that's what, could really...
She looks over you and just says, so, be honest, that explosion did a number on you. These are deeper wounds than I think I've ever seen on you. It could take a few... healing all this off is getting you back to stable condition. You're going to have to spend a few days and rest.
If you say so.
Well, I'll do my best to speed the process up, but you're gonna have to keep yourself still for a bit.
I'll do my best. Is Axe in the room with us? Is he also recovering?
No, Axe is on the couch. Axe has like crushed the couch in the living room to lay down on.
Hey, Neo, real quick. I want to roll a dice to see if I find the gold piece in his couch.
Okay. Yes, I agree with that.
What do I roll?
Roll a 2d6. I'm gonna say you find you find exactly one coin.
Oh. Huh. A coin.
Nice.
Speaking of,
money grabbing now.
Azora does like prop herself up a bit and sort of wince, clutching her side, and she's gonna dig into her coin purse, grab however many coin it would cost. I don't know, like I'll just toss her like 7 coins, something like that. Toss her in. This does hurt quite a bit, and if I'm gonna be stuck here for a while, wanna run and buy me a bottle of something strong and brown?
Sure, yeah.
She's gonna come back with Worcester sauce.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, ask Sexton's suggestion. She knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, she does know the alcohol around here. That's right.
Yeah.
You wanted something strong and brown.
Just like, whiskey or something like that.
Just walk back in with like some cow manure.
Soy sauce.
Drink up.
But yeah, and Azora's gonna wait until she's heard Nostrea leave.
Yeah.
Good girl. Good Marlo. No, you're not
nice. Yeah, Nostrea heads out.
Once she's gone, Azora is going to like brace herself and limp out of bed and head to where Axe is.
Oh boy.
I'd like to think that right now, me and Corum and Inline, we're just gonna like sat in the living room, just
with Axe lying on like a crushed couch.
Yeah, we're just all just like having a chat. Just like I'm explaining what went down earlier on, and like, oh hey, we're taking her, and then just here limping elsewhere in the house with angry intent.
Oh no, angry intent.
Yeah, as Azora limps out, the first one to see her is actually Reina, who just says, "Oh hey, you ever had a cinnamon roll before?"
Good to lift the spirits right now. I think right now, probably Aegis has already like had a cinnamon roll. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She made enough for everyone.
Yeah.
just get a nice honey bun. Yeah, Azora will also, after this, have a cinnamon roll.
Save the sweetness for later. I've got to go and yell at Axe.
Axe is just like, I feel like I'm going to pay for my ruining
I
everything.
feel like I'm gonna pay for my sins.
I sense a presence approaching.
I feel a second explosion incoming.
Axe, Axe, you feel that? Axe makes his axe nod.
Has Axe gotten? Did he get healing from Nostria? Actually,
She.
I'm dying,
we're
Nostria.
in-
We'll have her go for it real quick.
Actually,
yes.
let's rewind the scene a bit. If like Aegis notices that Nostria is like going out to buy alcohol, he's going out. He's going with her at this time.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So
Yeah.
but before that, she makes a quick pit stop and just
So
like,
wait, I just want
blast Axe with a bit of healing magic. Heals
Yeah,
6
So we have
I just realized
So-
it's like, considering the state of the town as we saw it earlier, Aegis is not gonna let her wander the streets alone at like fucking
in
dead of the
search
night.
of in
very
search of
much
booze.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to leave her alone with booze. Snake.
Dang. He's going to go pet the dog.
Oh, pet the dog. That's a good thing to do.
So yeah, but before she leaves with him, she blasts Axe with a bit of healing magic. So you heal 6 HP, Axe.
Thank you.
So yeah, Aegis is not downstairs talking with Corman in line at the moment.
Yeah, but he did leave with a cinnamon roll in his.
Yeah, it's like an anime. I had to leave in a hurry. I just
You had a toast with jam.
I just grabbed my short sword and headed out the door.
Nice.
Put the sword in your mouth.
No,
Just,
I'm
gonna be
I
late.
staked the cinnamon roll on the short
Yeah.
sword, so it's a bit like a cinnamon roll kebab.
Yeah, and meanwhile, as Azora makes her way to Axe, Corman and Line move past her after wishing her well to see if they can go talk to Sylvana. So, yeah. Lotus is probably elsewhere in the house, so
So
Axe and Azora.
Sylvana is elsewhere. She is being talked to currently. She is.
Yeah, elsewhere in the house. Yeah, she like went to like a room at the back, and that's
Okay,
where
good.
Corman and Line are gonna try and talk to her.
So
yeah,
Axe is in the couch, so he's alone in the room.
yeah, basically. Like the kitchen isn't that far away, so Reyna is within earshot.
Yeah.
But I don't think she cares.
So yeah, how is Axe doing? What's his state like when
Well,
Azora walks into
he's
the room?
definitely stabilized, I would say.
Yeah, he's stabilized. Like he can move without he can certainly move without like
You don't
hurting
have to
himself.
worry about a mean word killing him.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Indeed.
Azora does, walk up to him and just sort of, hey, Axe.
Hello there. He comes in. The healing magic was too strong.
You awake?
Yes, Axe awake, and Axe adjusts himself and sits up. I found a coin.
How are you feeling? How's your condition?
Axe is somewhat fine right now. Just a bit shaken. Not every day he takes. I don't know what to call it. Axe want to call that atomic-sized blast.
But so you're feeling more stable then.
Yes.
Good.
A brief-
Azora is then going to backhand smack Axe very, very hard.
Ouch.
This not a little love tap. This is an actual hitting him hard.
And then, okay, roll damage.
I am willing to roll damage, but the thing is, I need to change that actually.
Azora, realizing she is incapable of doing stun damage, kills Axe.
Oh, you think I'm incapable of doing stun damage? That's not true. Oh wow, one anyways. But no, I have capture. You can choose to turn hack and slash or volley damage, which I assume we're counting this as, into stun damage, since this would be,
Oh, nice.
So yeah, this is stun damage.
Yeah.
I'm dealing, but Azora is. I mean, for only 1 damage. That's so. I guess
Fine.
Azora couldn't help but hold back a little, but No, yeah, Azora does just slap Axe across the face. What the hell were you thinking?
What? Ow! Why you do that? That hurt.
Azora grabs Axe by the collar and actually lifts him up from the bed and sort of like pushes him against the wall. You have pulled some reckless bullshit, but nothing like that. What the hell were you thinking?
What? What? Axe was taking
You
care of
almost
him.
died today. Never mind, you could have killed me. If it hadn't been for Lotus, Aegis would have died. Nostrea could have died because of your reckless actions.
But it worked out fine.
No
It's a-
thanks to you.
So Axe got a bit lost in the moment, okay. But everything worked out fine. Right?
You cannot rely on things just working out. You can't get lost in the moment. I can't have you being a bigger threat to Aegis and Nostrea than the people we're fighting.
You think that it's so easy? You think Axe not try?
Try harder. And Azora's just gonna sort of storm out of the room at that point.
I
You
tried
think Axe
really
haven't
hard
tried?
not to sprint full speed into that reactor, but
You don't understand what Axe goes through when he battles. No one does.
except the people who Axe goes through.
God damn it! Did Aegis just poke in and say that?
No, Aegis is currently out making sure that nothing happens.
But yeah, Axe just kind of slumps over on them.
I think
On
Aegis.
the
I think
sofa.
Aegis, besides just making sure that Nostria isn't harmed, is just going to turn this into a beer run, essentially.
Yeah.
Do I have any money on
Beer,
Aegis have
beer,
any money
beer.
on him? Yeah, he has 126 coin. I think between that and 7 coin, you can get some good shit going.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, bring us back, the good stuff.
Never decided. Is there an alcohol wiki? I'm gonna random roll now and see what, because I think Aegis is just a lager guy, but I need to see if. Ah, damn it! There's no like alcohol wiki. That sucks. I was just gonna go on it and like hit random and see what Aegis's favorite alcohol is. That would have been fun.
So she wanted something strong and brown.
Which would probably be you can get a whiskey or a rum.
Brown?
Yeah.
She
So-
was expecting whiskey.
Brown whiskey in a bottle.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Brown bourbon. In a brown bottle.
I love my brown bourbon.
I'm gonna guess it's not called Scotch in this universe, but I could be wrong. But it doesn't matter anyway. I
It's
guess.
actually
Okay,
named
so yeah, just quick cut to like Aegis and Nostrea at like the one of the like alcohol shops, and like she just like Nostrea
Alcohol
just
shops.
so yeah, Nostrea just goes through and just says, "Oh, Azura said she wanted something strong and brown, but then also said that talk to Reina about it, and Reina said something like, no, she doesn't need that weak brown shit. Get her the black rum."
Okay.
Get her something black.
I go up to the guy behind the counter and say, "How much is black rum?"
Black rum. How black we talking?
There's tiers to this.
Well, yeah, we've got well, our strongest black rum would be, he looks through, Well, the name's somewhat confusing if you're an alcohol aficionado, but yeah, our strongest black run is called Absinthe.
Okay, I've had several problems with this joke, but
You know.
He brings out a bottle so named because when you look at it, it is just the absence of light.
oh, okay, never mind. You pulled that back.
I'm very glad. Neil, what I'm reminded of?
What?
Your fucking character that would just fucking. He wouldn't stop fucking mixing. What was it together with
Antifreeze.
Antifreeze.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take an experience on this, but I am gonna roll wisdom right now to discern realities for this comic situation. Hey, okay. What here is useful or valuable to me? Aegis is eyeing this up and down. He's thinking, she did ask for something strong and brown, and I can probably trust that Azora knows what she wants, but she did ask Reyna, and Reyna said she doesn't want that weak shit. But why would she say that?
Yeah, just get me something strong.
Brown, bro.
Really, black is just very dark brown.
But that doesn't mean that it's necessarily got a higher alcohol content. It might.
I also said this was strong.
That's true.
So this is the strongest and the brownest.
This was
it
never
is the
about.
most...
But strength was never entered into this dialogue. This dialogue hasn't been about strong alcohol. It's just been how black do you want it.
But the guy was like, he said our strongest is absent.
Oh, okay.
Absent. No one. Come on. It like.
So yeah, useful or valuable to you? Yeah, the rum in that bottle is that you can like just tell from the way he's holding it, and like the way like you can even kind of smell it through, even though it's sealed up. It is that is alcohol that goes straight to the soul.
How much is that?
A bottle of absinthe will cost you or run you 6 coin.
All right. Yeah, I put down 6 of the 7 coin that Azora gave Nastria.
Yeah.
And I am going to also play it safe. I pick up a few bevies, and I do just get some regular old whiskey. And I'm annoyed that I can't random roll an alcohol to be Aegis' favorite and just decide that trait purely arbitrarily. Alright, I'm gonna go.
I imagine Aegis would be a man who thinks he has a refined taste.
No, he doesn't.
No,
why? No, Aegis hasn't been like that. Aegis has just been very regular to my mind. But, what do you think? What do you think his favorite alcohol would be? Lager aside, favorite spirit, I should say.
Wasn't he sort of Eastern European-y?
Yeah,
vodka?
I guess it would be a All right, and he also gets a vodka. Gets a bottle of vodka. Nice. How much are we running in total for bevies, vodka, a whiskey, and absinthe?
We'll say 10.
Okay.
10 coin.
All right, so 7 remove and then 3 from me.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Aegis is walking back with just 2 full bags of alcohol. Just filled with beer and a few bottles of spirits.
I did a thing on just a list of alcohol and scrolling up and down really fast and just seeing where the mouse landed on, and it was champagne, and I feel like Aegis is not a champagne aficionado.
I think he's had wine, but not in moderation. He's you get a full bottle of wine and you just kind of go with that. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, I did it again and landed halfway between mead and kefir.
Ooh, kefir.
That would be interesting for Aegis.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's go. Even though kefir... Wait. Kefir. That's not really an alcohol drink, is it? That's kind of
It can be?
Can be. So I've had like something like kefir before. It's that Turkish drink, and it's just kind of like a very thin yogurt.
Yeah.
I was not a fan. I just remembered I've only had it once. Anyway. Let us continue.
Used it for cooking.
Okay,
I mean, it's
so,
similar to buttermilk.
So yeah, you just walk in, and I guess you just see Axe kind of sulking. Is that what Axe is doing?
What did you say now?
Is Axe
Axis,
sulking when you get back?
he's sitting. Yeah, he's kind of sitting there. Just
He has a big anime like handprint across his face.
Aegis like puts the two bags down, reaches in, gets a bottle of beer and just, yo, Axe, and then throws that to him.
Axe accidentally crushes it in his massive hand.
it's so tiny.
It's gonna be like a picture of Andre the Giant holding a can of beer.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're just
Yeah.
gonna like go back. Axe like really takes Azora's personally, and just like you just eventually get a scene. They look like big, strong, good hands, don't they?
Sora, Axe was gonna pick up this little bunny rabbit.
Oh no!
I just
Well,
wanted
yeah.
to pet the rabbits, George.
Wanted to pet the rabbits, Sora.
You know, I am just picturing Axe as Andre the Giant now, though.
Yeah, it's something like that, the size-wise. Oh no, Axe is gonna have Hulk Hogan fucking body slam him.
You ever read that graphic novel about the life of Andre the Giant?
No.
I did.
Anywho, yeah, I grabbed a bottle of whiskey and the bottle of black, and I go to Azora. And I was like, well, you got options here. I hold out the black. This is apparently strong as shit. I could smell it while the guy was holding it. And
good
this
God.
this is just whiskey.
Yeah, let's try that.
Alright, yeah, he just slings the bottle of absinthe to Azora, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell the others I went on a bit of a beer run. I imagine that Sylvana has kind of consigned herself to a room, so I'm not too sure how
Here,
much.
Sylvana, Azora didn't want this whiskey. Why don't you have it?
I was more
I don't
gonna
know
say
what
I don't think we
drinking
have to
age is
worry about her getting liquored up.
So
Probably.
yeah,
What
You
is
look
the
into-
drinking age in Custer?
drinking age in Custer. We'll say it's 16. So she'd still be
Damn.
underage.
I go and I tell Corum and in lines like, hey, I got some beers, got some drink.
Yeah.
I tell Rayners about like, we followed your suggestion. We got absent.
You got absent?
It was the first one the guy grabbed.
I just told you to get black rum. You just went for the gold. Oh, good on you.
Oh, hopefully there'll still be some left over.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we got beers, we got whiskey. I got vodka.
You know, Azora was initially going to like offer Nostra a little hit of like maybe help her like, and like with the healing process or something. Might be a bit worrying to give her this absent stuff. Sounds a little strong to give Nostra a hit of. I guess we'll find out.
We don't know
my.
how strong it really is.
Yeah,
We don't
Azora
know.
will have to try it.
It might be horrible. It might be good.
Okay, so do you look into the bottle? It is the blackest black you could imagine. It is the absence of white.
It's absorbing
It's like-
light and destroying.
It's
light.
like that whole like those images of like the blackest black paint.
Yeah, the Vanta Black.
Yeah, it's like that in a bottle.
Nice.
It's like how much blacker could it be? And the answer is
There's a
none.
reference of what the blackest black Vanta Black looked like when painted onto something.
Oh, I'm looking at that. I don't know how I feel about this Vanta Black. Must be a bastard to maintain. That
Oh,
must be
you
a-
haven't seen it before?
No, that's
So,
gotta be
yeah.
a dust magnet.
Yeah, it has a lot of issues. Like, it's a really fickle material. You can only apply it in a lab, and it's like delicate and whatnot.
Hmm.
It has to be very specific surfaces can have it applied to it. There is a black paint that's a lot easier to apply. That isn't quite as black, but it's pretty close. I forget what it's called. It's like that's the one everyone was mad at the guy who invented the
copyrighted.
artist, because the artist got like the exclusive rights to use that material. No one else is legally allowed to use it.
I'm just reminded of an image that I'm gonna go and get. Let us continue. Aegis is now just like sitting in the living room, hopefully with the others, and he's just sharing the drinks out. We're just having a drink, having a chat.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of
Yeah, it's called
catching up.
Black 2.0.
Did you know there was a game called Sex 2 on the PC 98?
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
But it's not the game.
You know, someone made a PC98 emulator, Nintendo Switch.
I've been trying to get a PC 98 emulator downloaded recently for Evo. So I want to play that. I want to play the old Evo.
Oh no!
So yeah, do you just knock back a bit of absinthe?
Oh yeah, let's try it.
Alright.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
just going in blind, just knocking it back.
Yeah. Gonna take a hit.
Alright. Roll con twice.
Oh, nice. Oh wow! Look at those ones.
Yeah, it hits you. It like comes at you in waves. Like we are talking like a full frontal assault
Shot,
on your senses.
Shot.
Yeah, Azora just sort of like, putting it down on the bedside table and just sort of leaning back into the bed, puts her hand. Oh yeah, that's what I needed.
There's the image.
Like
It is already paid for.
he doesn't then have died.
I promise you will never see the damn thing again. I love this image, start to finish.
It's so
Right?
good.
That like super black stuff. I really wish there was a way you could get like fabric to have a dye that color, but it's not how the science of it works. But because I had this idea, I really wanted to have a shirt that was like completely black like that, but then do like a bit of glitter in it, so it has like a starscape thing going on. I think that would be cool.
20,000 men have died.
They sure have, sweet.
Yeah, the alcohol, like it reaches, it like reaches into your essence, your soul, gets your soul drunk.
Oh, that
so
is
that's why
just
it's
what I
called
was looking
spirits.
for. Yeah, Azora just sort of like sort of relaxes on the bed with that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh sweet nothing. Please deliver me. I haven't listened to that song in a while.
All right, and meanwhile you're just having a drink. You're just having drinks.
Yeah, we're all
The
downstairs
living room.
chatting. I guess Aegis
Yeah.
is like asking more about Zebediah. Talking
Yeah,
more about how life was back there, how hung up she is over it. Feels like the others haven't. The others are just
Yeah.
blocking it out.
Yeah, Silavana. They mentioned that Silavana is still like just sort of sitting like by herself in the room at the back of the house. But they did talk to her, and they're saying, yeah, Zebediah was a small village where people just our people just tried to live there without ever really without having to do much trade. We were mostly self-sufficient. We had a few designated hunters go out and get materials. We occasionally tried to welcome in anyone who needed help, anyone who needed a place to stay for a while. That vigor of hers, that's one that he was one of them. He came in with two others when he needed to heal a wound he took in his leg. It was
ironic that Azor is now healing a wound now under their care.
It was an odd time. He left a big impression, especially on her. People he came in with were an odd sort, somewhat tense as well. He traveled with I can only describe it as a half spider, half human. She didn't seem all that emotionally well put together.
Meanwhile, something in Aegis' brain just kind of like clicks, and he's like, "She said it was a spider monster that attacked the place, but
that's to say nothing of the rat."
The rat?
Yeah, they had a rat man with them.
He was traveling with a spider and a rat man.
Yeah, the rat man seemed, I suppose, belligerent would be the best way to put it.
Right.
They didn't seem to be all on good terms, despite that they were traveling with one another. They also had 2 zombies with them.
Huh.
Yeah.
Eclectic bunch.
Eclectic, yeah.
Right, Nostria. So we're traveling with a bat person and a monk and a genetic experiment gone wrong. Or possibly right.
And an elf.
And a dang elf.
Fucking elf. Oh
and
my
a fucking
God.
knife ears. What the fuck?
But, well, the zombies seem to mostly keep to themselves. The Spider Woman, though, had a pretty big, she did a few questionable things. Got into some pretty uncomfortable arguments around the evening fires. With Vigor specifically. He punched her in the face.
Oh.
She wanted him to.
Right.
Yeah. But she also made a nasty habit out of specifically this very violently and loudly ate still living animals in the town square where we could all see, and scared a lot of the kids. Vigor had to have words with her about that.
Aegis has been like sipping his vodka, but just when he gets to that part, he just like finishes and pours himself another. Just ice. An interesting party, and still Vigor left a good impression with Sylvana.
Not the picture Sylvana had painted.
He was the only one among them keeping any sense of peace between the people healing there and the rest of us.
Honestly, I'd have cut myself loose from people like that, but
I assume he owed some kind of debt.
Right.
But at the very least, he managed to assuage some people's, especially the kids. He was surprisingly good with the kids. Taught him, showed off his fisticuffs. Specifically, I know Sylvana very much enjoyed listening to him talk about fighting. Picked up his left hook from what I remember.
Right. Well, she seemed really thrown to know he was alive. I wouldn't say. I'm not sure if it was relief. I don't even know if I'd say happiness. Just. We're gonna try and take her down to Terrebonne. Once we're all recovered. Good to go again. I don't know whether that meeting will go good or go badly. It might. I hope it will do good for her.
I honestly couldn't say.
I know that Vigor was trying to had a couple of places set up for people harmed by that event, so I don't as to why I don't know.
That is odd. Oh, I guess he might have been trying to broadcast the fact that he had lived and wanted to help, but at that point, most of us had dispersed northward.
You hadn't even heard about it.
No. I was. It didn't reach as far as Seneca, at least.
You know what? I believe that. I believe he was bad enough at marketing that he couldn't even get it out as far as it would need to go. Well, yeah, I guess I only heard about it because I was in the Cypress jungle and there's a whole goddamn bayou between there and the Gulpers Marsh, so.
There's also, not many of us would have wanted to flee through to the jungle. I mean, there's
going through the swamp isn't good.
The swamp's not safe. Dead water's filled with wild zombies. The bayou has its own issues, and especially the only thing at the end of that road is Terrebonne. And well, there are better places to go than Terrebonne.
Yeah, on that we can agree. I don't know. It's, I don't know how much she's opened up to you about how she feels, but she thinks everyone else just forgot about Zebediah. I think she takes the fact that a few people just tried to get on with their lives and find something new as a bit of an insult to the place. I don't see it that way, but she is young.
Yes,
she saw something horrible.
She made that very clear, yeah. Well, she was a kid when it happened, so I guess it would weigh harder on her than it does on us, but
yeah,
we had always accepted that as a small village who took in sick and wounded who found their way there, that there was always going the possibility that someone or something would roll over us at some point.
There's something that throws me about all this, which is the way she's described it. She doesn't say that anyone died, just that the village was destroyed. Did anyone lose anybody?
Not to my knowledge, no. We all fled.
I suppose I suppose that's a small grace in the whole thing.
Yeah, but she was particularly. That's what we all thought, but she was particularly torn up about the fact that we fled and then parted ways, for the most part.
Right.
Everyone in that town is spread across the entire country of Hemlock now. There is no Zebediah anymore.
Just the memory of the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what she holds against us.
Well, maybe this will help her. Maybe it won't. But she's got fighting talent if she's been going up against gangsters this whole time. I don't want to put this in a way where, well, once you take the lid off of that, I don't think there's any putting it back on. But maybe she'll find a better outlet for it.
Maybe. She still mentioned that she wants to take on the rest of the Bright Gang. So.
Well, a pretty big blow was struck against them tonight, but now I'm going to go and talk with Keys tomorrow about
Inspector Keys?
Yeah.
Alright.
If I can. It's no guarantees he'll let me walk back in there and have a word with him. we only got to meet him because, well, he was interested in Axe, and I doubt he's all that interested anymore.
Well, good luck with that.
So yeah, we've got a few days before they recover. Don't know what we're going to do in that time.
Yeah, and meanwhile, let's see. Fucking.
I'll be right back. Keep going.
Okay. So Axe. Sweet. Sweetie. Sweeto.
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
I was pressing my mouth
Wow.
mute button a few times. I muted it because I was typing, and I assumed you didn't want to hear me type.
So what is what is Axe? How is Axe like processing the whole Azora thing?
He's kind of like how to best explain. Basically, he's like
I'm back.
he's like, no, I didn't do anything wrong. Did I? No. He's trying to just drink and eat away.
Right. Well, you're also just drinking. But that said, fuck. So Reina walks into the living room and just says, all right, I decided to go ahead and take some initiative tonight. Since you all went ahead and got in a bit of a scrap, figured you might want something, you might want something hearty.
Acts like Sardi.
And she has gotten, and so she comes over with each of you gives each of you a bowl of shit, fuck, yeah, a bowl of shit.
I can't believe it.
A big
Just
heaping
bowl of
dose of
shit.
Lysol to just have.
It's the full bowl of shit.
No.
Is it even fresh shit?
You're on that
Or is she
old
serving us canned shit?
It's shit in a can. It's just got O'Malley's face on the logo. That's just what he's selling nowadays.
Oh my god, he would fucking try and sell like really low rent just food, but try and pass it off as some form of gourmet meal.
So yeah, just brings you a bowl of beef stir fry.
Oh,
Each bowl's a beef stir fry. Roasted with it's like thin marinated slices of beef,
She came with
grilled
3
and
bowls.
roasted, and
She
then
came with
presented
3
in a
bowls.
Stir fry with roasted beef. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
She came with 3 bowls. A big one, a middle one, and a little one.
I'm sorry,
Called-
Corim and Nine Line, you'll have to share the little one.
Oh no, I imagine like Axe gets the big one, Ariana gets the middle one, and
Ariana.
Aegis gets the smaller one. Not Ariana, Sora. No, Ariana swoops in and takes.
And the elves just
Yeah.
don't eat, even though she's cooking
Yeah.
in their house.
It's bulgogi is actually
No,
what
they
the
get-
term
they
is.
get
It's
bulgogi.
Korean. Yeah, it's Korean.
Ah.
They get elven-sized bowls.
Yeah. And she says, yeah. So she brings you all bowls and just taps on Axe's shoulder and just says, "This one got laid into hard by Azora, by the way. Ooh, been
Yeah.
emotionally licking his wounds for the past hour. You should talk to him."
So
I kind of felt
What?
that, and that's
No.
why I gave him a beer.
no, Axe is fine. Axe is here to eat the dinner. Delicious food. Axe love food.
Speaking of Azora, I should go bring her this. And yeah, so Azora, your door to your room opens,
Nice.
and you see Reina enter and just says, "Hey, you ever had stir fry?"
I mean, maybe.
Ever have a stir fry like this? And she presents you a bowl of bulgogi.
I don't. Not quite. Is it spicy?
Yeah, you do like your spice, don't you? Well, thankfully you are obligated to. Everyone here is now obligated to treat you like a princess because you are bedridden. And she takes
What?
out like some specialty spices and just like very deftly lays it out throughout the bowl. And just says, "Spiced up."
Can't believe you did that.
Thank you.
Practically an old woman.
Grandma.
And then so yeah, she in fact you accept it?
Yeah.
Accept the bowl and start eating? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Why did you have to be so you accept? Like, is this poisoned? Is she actually trying to assassinate me or something?
She looks over you and just says, "Good, good feed."
Yeah.
Oh god, she's a feeder.
I see you had the absinthe.
Oh yeah, I tried a hit of it. It was you definitely know what you're talking about.
Oh
Good
yeah.
stuff.
I think I'll hit you like a bag of bricks. Anyway, couldn't help but hear you laying into big guy back there.
I
Oh
did not.
yeah. Yeah. And Azora sort of shakes her head, looking off, still like frustrated about that.
Aegis, am Axe bad guy?
I don't think you're a bad guy. I just think you get caught up in the heat of the moment.
Well, Axe tries not to, but it's hard. It's like every time Axe goes into battle, instinct kicks in.
Yeah. No, I'm not judging you for your instincts. We all learn different ways of fighting, different ways of dealing with these things.
No, not like that. Like an instinct, like bestial rage
You
take
destroy...
over.
Seems that you always destroy everything that's magical around you. You just get drawn to doing it.
I do?
Yeah, you broke
Huh.
that magical time hammer thing, you broke that other magic item, and then you saw a big generator of magic and you pummeled right into it.
If Axe picks Azora's sword, she will break him.
Well, to be fair, Axe was only trying to pin guy. He didn't notice what was behind.
Yeah, but you're always breaking magical things. And you don't seem to even realize you're doing it. You just
Coincidence?
act. I think not.
So yeah, Reina leans in at Zora and just says, "Did you hear what he was saying when you stormed out?"
No.
He said something. He said that you don't. He was justifying himself. I think too. Even though he knew you weren't there anymore, he said that you wouldn't understand what happens to him when he fights, or that no one would.
Damn, Reina trying to spice up some drama.
And yeah,
Absolute
this
fiend
is
for
the-
gossip.
and that got
Anyway.
me thinking. You
Have you ever
think-
tried going ape shit?
Have you ever just wanna fucking
that
go
got me thinking. Obviously, you've been around him fighting longer than you've seen him fight more than I have. But that one time with the glass monsters, couldn't help but notice that he seemed to bulk out. You know,
Yeah,
physically.
He's
Walks over to Azora, just puts her hand on her shoulder and says, Azora, you gotta go balls out.
You're not
Yeah,
gonna be outdone.
I've noticed. I think it has something to do with. I mean, you've also probably noticed he's not exactly normal sized. From what he says, he wasn't always like that. I guess people from Emberwell did some experiments on him, and I assume it makes him go big in a fight. And I
Well-
mean, yeah, I'm sure it could have an effect on,
His mental state.
Mm.
Yeah. And
In
then she
any
takes
case,
a
it
bite of
is
her
my
own.
own fault. I've seen him fight before. I've seen him do reckless stuff in the past, but I don't know. Always felt like in the past it was only himself or me he had endangered, but I shouldn't have. I should have seen this coming. I should have put my foot down sooner. Something has to change.
Yeah, she just nods knowingly and just says, can't help but notice that he seems to when I saw I saw him go through a bit of the fight without doing that. Do you think it might be a conscious transformation that he does?
Oh wow, she really is going for this drop.
Oh wow, he's choosing to go bananas.
Choosing to go ape shit.
You should probably find time to talk to him. See what happens. Ask him what happens when he does that.
Probably. You're right. You raise a good point. Thank you for your insight
Mm-hmm.
and the food.
Yeah.
How is it? I'm asking you, the GM. How is it?
It's very good. That she put specific spices in it for you that pump it up
Nice.
quite
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah.
No. Yeah. And Azora eats it readily. Yeah. This is good. I can taste it. That's her barrier for if something's good.
She better not ever mix that up and give it to people who still have a sense of taste. Just blow fucking Aegis' head off.
Yeah. Yeah. She sort of takes a fork and just sort of taps it against her head and just says, I had you pegged for someone who'd be a little difficult for taste testing, but listen, you've been a chef. Listen, I've been a professional chef for a long time. I've had to serve great food to people without tongues.
You're very good at your job, Sexton.
If I wasn't, well, I wouldn't be here. And she takes another bite, and then gives you a wink before heading out.
We don't pay her enough.
Barely pay ourselves.